Good morning, students. I am N.K. Jha from APS. I am well, and I hope that you will same for me by the grace of God. As we know that the entire world is passing through very critical situation due to COVID-19. So stay home and enjoy your study through online classes. Before this class, I have already taught you indefinite form, continuous form, perfect form, and today I am teaching you present perfect continuous tense. This is very important for all of us, how we catch, we analyze present perfect continuous. So according to the nature of the sentence and according to me, we can analyze the sentence is related from present perfect continuous or not. Whenever you find continuous form indicates that the action which began sometimes before and is still going on. Very must, it is very important, and it is must for you to understand the circumstances of theme of present perfect continuous. The action which began sometime before and is still going on is called present perfect continuous. Clear? Now through example we have to follow. I have been teaching you for 2 years. I have been teaching you for 2 years. Now, according to me and according to other words, this will be object, because teaching is going to influence of you. Understand? And number 2, he has been reading a book since January. Here also this is also object, because it is influenced by the verb. So I can tell this sentence is from present perfect continuous. And tally from the structure, you can understand very easily this sentence is related from present perfect continuous or not. So from the structure, we have to search and we have to find out. The first example, where it is subject, and according to subject we have to use have, and have after been, and this one been after fourth form of the verb, and after object after since or for we have to use. So according to notes, you have to decide where you have to use for and where you can use since. I have already given 2 examples. One is related form for, and second is related from. Since. Whenever the sentence indicates point of time and the sentence related from present perfect continuous, then have to use for. Just like example, 2 days, 2 years, 2 hours. These kinds of words indicate period of time. It is not certain. Suppose कि आप घर से बाहर जा रहे हो तो मम्मी को बोल के जा रहे हो कि मैं 1 घंटे में वापस आ रहा हूँ। आप फॉलो करना कि एक्यूरेट 1 घंटे में आप वापस नहीं आओगे, या तो थोड़ा बहुत कम रहेगा या तो थोड़ा बहुत ज़्यादा रहेगा। तो इस तरह के वर्ड को हम लोग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम में रखते हैं, और अकॉर्डिंग टू द नेचर ऑफ द सेंटेंस हम लोग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम में फॉर का यूज करते हैं। इट्स क्लियर। नंबर 2, सिंस। Where you can use since? According to second example, you can estimate and you can understand when the sentence is already indicates point of time, then we have to use since in the sentence. But the sentence should be related from present perfect continuous. From through second example, we can understand and have to understand through second example. He has been reading a book since January. Since January. January is a point of time. It is fixed, it is certain. It can't be changed. So we can tell very easily this one point of time, and according to the nature of the sentence, we have to use since or for. We have to decide. Point of time आपने समझ लिया, period of time आपने समझ लिया। Point of time में certain day रहेंगे, date रहेंगे, year रहेंगे, बट पीरियड ऑफ टाइम में ऐसा सर्टेन कुछ भी नहीं रहेगा, बट टाइम दिया हुआ रहेगा। जस्ट लाइक 2 hours, 4 hours, 2 days, 4 days, 2 years, 2 months। अंडरस्टैंड, समझ रहे हो कि नहीं? तो इस चीज़ को हमको अच्छे से समझना है, इस पार्ट को अच्छे से समझना है कि कहाँ हम सिंस का यूज करें, कहाँ फॉर का यूज करें। और जैसा कि आप जानते हैं कि प्रत्येक सेंटेंस को हम लोग ब्रेकिंग करके पता लगाते हैं बाय द हेल्प ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर कि सेंटेंस किस पार्ट से लिया गया है। सेंटेंस इज टेकन फ्रॉम विच पार्ट ऑफ द टेंस। इट इज़ वेरी वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट एंड इट इज़ मस्ट फॉर यू। विदाउट ए स्ट्रक्चर we can't follow, we can't understand the sentence is related from which part of the tense. Okay, so it's very very important for all of you, especially class 9 and 10, and focus on it. Through a structure you can find, you can analyze the sentence is related from which part of the tense. So today the topic is present perfect continuous. So always by the help of definition you have to find out Continuous form indicates that the action which began sometime before and is still going on. एग्जाम्पल के माध्यम से हमने समझाने का कोशिश किया कि सेंटेंस प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस का है और किस सेंटेंस में हम फॉर का यूज करेंगे, किस सेंटेंस में हम सिंस का यूज करेंगे, हम लोगों को खुद डिसाइड करना है बाय द हेल्प ऑफ नोट्स कि फॉर ऑलवेज यूज्ड इन पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, सिंस ऑलवेज यूज्ड इन पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. And according to structure, subject plus had have plus been plus before plus o plus since oblique for plus time. Before means ing form. Before means ing form. Thus we can tell tense is the form of a verb. Tense is the form of a verb that refers to the time and states of an action. Tense is the form of a verb that refers to time and states of an action. Clear? मैं लिख देता हूँ. Thus, we can say okay. Thus we can tell very easily tense is the form of a verb that refers to the time and state of an action. Understand? I think it is explained by me very clearly. If once you understand, if once you concentrate very hard, then it is very easy for all of you. So don't take in easy without a structure. By the help of a structure, you can express the tense form just like indefinite, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. Indefinite means simple present also. Continuous means you can tell also imperfect and progressive. And third one present perfect, and fourth one present perfect continuous. And according to the nature of the sentence, you can search, you can find out the sentence is related from which part of the tense. This one taken from present continuous or present indefinite or present perfect or present perfect continuous, or it is related from present perfect or present perfect continuous or not. You have to decide yourself. By the help of a structure you have to find out. Just like breaking it, you can find each and everything. Subject, have, been, fourth form, object, since, /for, you have to use according to the nature of the sentence since or for. So according to first example, for will be right, so we have to use for plus time. It's clear. According to second example, subject has been, fourth form, object since or time. Understand? So no any doubt according to me in this part, and we can tell it easily. Tense is the form of a verb that refers to the time and state of an action. It's clear? Now, how you will change interrogative sentence? Now, we have to understand the interrogative one. Interrogative spell INTERROGATIV. Interrogative sentence. इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस क्या होता है? When the sentence begins with helping word. When the sentence begins with helping word is known as interrogative sentence. Is known as interrogative sentence. चलिए एग्जाम्पल के माध्यम से समझते हैं कि किसी भी सेंटेंस को, किसी भी अफर्मेटिव सेंटेंस को, पॉजिटिव सेंटेंस को हम लोग इंट्रोगेटिव में कैसे चेंज करेंगे. हाउ? सम एग्जाम्पल्स आई एम राइटिंग ऑन बोर्ड. आई ईट अ मैंगो. Change into interrogative. किसी भी सेंटेंस को हमें इंट्रोगेटिव बनाना है तो हम इसी कंडीशन के माध्यम से by the help of this concept we can change into interrogative. So firstly I will have to find out the sentence is taken from which part of the tense. After that we have to change into interrogative. So this example tells us, and through that example I can tell this sentence is taken from present indefinite. बहुत सारे बच्चे अगर ये नहीं समझ पा रहे हैं कि ये प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट है या नहीं तो प्लीज़ स्ट्रक्चर को देखें. After observing structure, you can understand very easily the sentence is certainly taken from present indefinite because it is indicating subject and first form and object. And how you will change this sentence into interrogative. This is the main things. So, firstly, you will have to follow when the sentence is taken from present indefinite and you have to change into interrogative. You have to change into interrogative. Always follow this rule. And a structure will be do did plus subject plus V1 plus O. Where you have to use do, where you can use does, it is important thing. आपको याद होगा कि जब मैंने प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट का सिंपल सेंटेंस पढ़ाया था तो नोट में लिखा था कि आई we, you, they, और प्लूरल सब्जेक्ट दैट मीन्स मोर देन वन सब्जेक्ट के साथ आपको डू का यूज करना है, मतलब V1 का यूज करना है, और रेस्ट ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट के साथ V5 का यूज करना है. सेम कंडीशन यू हैव टू अप्लाई फॉर मेकिंग इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस if the sentence is related from present indefinite form. So according to these rules, I can change this sentence into interrogative. So according to the structure, I have to use do because the sentence begins with subject I. And with I have to use, we have to use first form of the verb. That means I have to use helping verb do. Understand? So interrogative will be do I eat a mango? Sign of interrogation, not full stop. आपको साइन ऑफ इंट्रोगेशन डालना है जब सेंटेंस इंट्रोगेटिव बनाएंगे, तो मतलब कान का चिन्ह याद रहेगा. सेकेंड एग्जाम्पल, ही रीड्स अ novel and change into interrogative also. And I can tell this sentence is also taken from present indefinite form, but the sentence begins with singular subject he, and this one is in the part of rest subject according to me. So according to the nature of the sentence, whenever we change into interrogative, I will have to apply does particularly in the sentence. So what will be interrogative of this sentence? Does he read a novel? एक बात आपको याद रखना पड़ेगा कि जब कभी भी हम इंट्रोगेटिव बनाते हैं तो फर्स्ट फॉर्म और फिफ्थ फॉर्म दोनों क्या कर जाता है, चेंज कर जाता है फर्स्ट फॉर्म में. जब हम इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस बनाते हैं तो किस में चेंज कर जाता है, V2 और V5 जब भी सेंटेंस में आपको मिलेगा तो ये किस चीज़ में चेंज कर जाएगा. अगर आप इंट्रोगेटिव और निगेटिव बना रहे हो तो V1 में. सो लुक हियर, he reads, this is the fifth form of the verb. This one singular subject, this one singular verb, this one plural subject, this one plural verb, this one plural verb. So singular subject, singular verb, and whenever you will change this sentence into interrogative, I mean to say verb form will be changed into first form. You can't use fifth form of the verb in the sentence whenever you are going to change into interrogative one. Clear? Condition sentence present indefinite में होना चाहिए. तो does he read a novel? Understand? And through structure you can understand very nicely कि जब कभी भी आप इंट्रोगेटिव में प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट को चेंज करें तो आपको ये स्ट्रक्चर अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा, डू या डज। अकॉर्डिंग टू सब्जेक्ट यू विल हैव टू डिसाइड। आफ्टर सब्जेक्ट after first form of the verb, not fifth form you can use. Okay, you can't use fifth form of the verb in interrogative sentence. Always you have to use first form of the verb and other words, that means object or complement. It's clear? I think no any doubt in this sentence, in this structure, in this class. Clear? Okay, thanks. If you have any doubt and problems, you can ask me by commenting and by asking questions, and I will try to provide you doubt clearing class. Okay.